All right, take my glasses off here. Get them over there. Yesterday, I didn't come out in the shop. It was a crappy day to start with, and it finished out to be a pretty decent day. In the morning, it was cold and breezy. They were coming to trim our trees, and spent all day out there trimming trees, and they had a big truck, and they hauled out 3 or 4 loads of branches and stuff. So anyway, they did a really good job. I liked what they did anyway. Whether it's right or wrong, they look a lot better than they did. The big branches they cut off and they hauled out, and I had 2 trees taken out completely, and they hauled those away. So they trimmed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trees. Anyway, they trimmed a bunch of trees, and they did a really good job. So anyway, I'm back out here today, and we're gonna go ahead and work on the little blocks that I was working on, milling the cut for a 45. But I'm thinking about maybe setting that up on parallel and cutting the bottom of it so that it sets down further in the vise. So we'll take a look at it. Move you over here closer so you can see. All right, so if I mill that down, then it can sit further down into the vise. I think that'll work. I think that'll work. Furnace just shut off. In case you're wondering why all of a sudden it's quieter in the... So we got to take this out, and if I set it like this, and I mill it down. Well, if I mill it down a ways anyway. Let's see if it's got a flat there and a flat here, so let's see if that's setting the way it's supposed to. It's 0 there. It's 0 there. So it's good. So let's get some of the chips out of the way. I'll take the 2 vise stops off. Looking for an Allen wrench, just the right size. Okay, there's one. Didn't have that one tightened. I only had 1 screw tightened. All right, we'll just lay that right there on mill table for now, and we'll take this and stick it in there. Put that in there. We don't want to mill too far down because I've got that sawed halfway through, or 3/4 of the way through, and all that's left is that. So if I cut it too far, it's going to be no good for us. All right. Put my glasses on. All right, 100. We'll try first with 100. I'm wondering if sunlight is bothering you. Where did my chip shield go? Yeah, the sunlight is kind of bothering. Trying to figure out where it's coming from. Oh, it's coming from back here. Let's see. And I'll put a rag for a shade, window shade. Where's a rag? I need a rag that's, wow. That switch is a little loose, or little, it's cracked. I've got an old towel that I use for wiping down. I'll put that over here. So it's going to go up. There. That should help. And we'll turn this light off here. That's not helping me any. So let me see now. We'll go another 100. All right, that should help out. It will lower it down in there, and I should be able to flip it over and do all 4 sides. I got to deburr it all real good. There we go. Back that out. Take the parallel and put it away. And okay. Let's see, which way do I want to go? I want to go this way. And the spring. All right. Stop. Put a stop up here, up against it. Put a stop up here, against it the other way. Uh-oh, my stop is not going to reach. I'll have to go that way. Wait a minute now. Oh boy, I may have done something that I shouldn't have done. Right? Doggone it. It's just a little too. I'm looking to see if I got another. I think I got a big one here somewhere. There it is. Now, nope. Doggone it. It's not going to reach it from the side. Well, hell. put it like that. Nope. I'm not sure what I'm going to do now. I shouldn't have milled that extra 100 off. I should have milled 100 and left it instead of. I know. I'll put an 1/8 inch parallel underneath it. There we go. Come on, find the hole. There we go. Now, does it hit? Nope. Will it hit on this side? Yes, it will. Well, it looks like I'm going to only be able to use one stop. Use the one over there. So, this out. I'll put this one in. It's going to load on that side. Then that. This is just a cut to make it so that I don't have as much material to hog off when I'm on the lathe, you know, so that's what this cut is all about. Let's see. That. I want to go in 625, I think. 625. Okay, 625. Actually, I went 624, but it's good enough. just deburring it. I'm going to cut both sides, and then I'm going to measure it and then adjust accordingly.
All right. So we want to measure this. And that is 2 inches 430. 2 inches 430. All right, take my scratch paper here. Two inches 430, and we want to go to 168 or 1688, 1 inch 688. So that's 10.2 before, and 13 would be 7. So we want to go down, divide that in half, be 3, 7, 1. 371 thousandths. All right, loosen my okay. 1, 2, and we'll go 250 like we did before. Oops. And we'll go to 50. And then when we get done with this, we got to set them up straight and then cut them. I would have been better off using my rotary table, I think. Flat down. But oh well, too late now. So, right. All right, calipers. $6.90, so that's good enough. So now we have to set them like this yet and cut it in. So, and then plus when I flip to the other side, let me see. We'll put it on there and see if it's going to take a bigger cut, a littler cut, what kind of cut. Yeah, it's going to take a littler cut, so we'll end up having to either figure out how much we're going to take there or forget it, and then we'll just do them. All right, 1, 2. We'll go down 200. Yeah, it's too bad those inserts are a little short. As I was saying, these inserts are just a little short right here, so I can't take a full cut. But that's all right. Deburr. I got to deburr each one because the bird edge will sit down on this, and if I have a burr on there, it'll stick up in the air, it'll cut too much. And we'll measure that just to see. Uh-oh. I measured the wrong one here when I measured this. This side's got to go down more. 830. It's 830. Yep. 1 inch, 830. One inch, 830. So it would be 10 would be 2, 12 would be 4, and 7 would be 1, 7. Yeah, 7 would be 1. So it's 142 divided by 2 is 0, 7, 1. 71 thousandths that I gotta go. So I'll bet it doesn't make it with the 250 now. Because it was just barely making it before. So we'll see. I thought it looked kind of strange because it looked like it was off to one side too much, and now it looks straight. All right, measure the right side this time. I'll measure them both. This would be the right side. $690. $690. All right. That's good. And like I said, we'll have to stand them up on end, straight up on end, and cut them too. There I can do 2 at a time, I think. I think I can. I'm glad I took the time and measured it twice. I measured it twice and found an error. I'll measure it 3 times here now. Perfect. Can't ask for anything better than that. All right. One, 2, and I'm going to go 50. I don't think it would have made it anyway. One, 2, and 50. I should be thinking about stopping the video because it's going to be a long video otherwise. And I've noticed that the last 2 videos were just about an hour long each instead of a half hour. So this one probably be the same, an hour long. And I noticed that people don't want to watch them then. I mean, they can page through them. So 1, 2, and 50. Deburring each one. I'm deburring the sides that it's going to be loading up against. So oops. This one's done. Measure. Bring out the measuring stick. 688, 680. Well, that one had a little bit of a chip underneath it. So, go this way. One, two. I'm going to try just two. See what happens here. Yeah, it didn't quite make it. Got to drop down to 50. It left a little tab up on the end. All right, 50, 1, 2. One, 2, and 50. And 50. And 1, 2. We got one more left to do after this one. Got one more to do, and then we can. I'm going to cut away, and I'll finish them, and we shall see if this is the last one. One, 2, and 50. $50, 1, 2. One, 2, and 50. $50, and then 1, 2. All right, let's just measure this just out of curiosity. Well, it's about 2 thou, or I mean 8 thou deep, so, but it's all right yet. So anyway, I will come back when I'm done with, I'm going to finish this side on all of them, and then I'm going to flip it around and do the other side on them, and then I'll come back when I'm ready to stand them up straight and mill across it. And then I think we'll go over to the lathe. I think that's what it calls out, is for us to go over to the lathe and finish the diameter, and then inside diameter and thread, I think. I'll have to look again. And we go to the lathe and we finish the outside diameter. We turn grooves too in outside diameter right away, and we bore the inside. We bore the inside of it here. Now look. Generate. It says. Oh, we got to mill 25 degree angle on the sides yet, or on the ends of it yet. So I'll come back for that. when we mill the 25-degree angle on it. And it says use a 3/8 thread to pull block up to lathe face. We'll see. We'll see what we got going on. I'm pretty sure that we'll be turning the outside and grooves and 25-degree angle. So anyway, we got plenty to do. Got lots to do. We got 31, 42, 46. We got 46 operations to do, and right now we are on number 3. So we got plenty to do on these. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you later.